Hi.
Hey.
I wonder what interest the burglar has in my paper.
Presumably not the brightest candle on the cake. Who else would steal a paper on quantum physics?
About the cable car. Question, what was it again that we needed that key for?
We need the master key to get the cable car running in the first place. Why don't you take a look around town? Anything else I can help you with?
Yes, I was just about to ask. So, how long have you been here?
The day before yesterday. Feels much longer, though. And just saying, the public transportation around here, Germany is a mess.
But then how did you get here?
Individual travel. By motorcycle, of course.
Why Truberbrook of all places? It's hard to find, even on a map. But I'm not from these parts, after all.
I've been trying to pinpoint the exact location of those ritual grounds for a while now. And when I finally found them, I immediately took off. The people around here are nice, but also a little weird, don't you think?
Something about them seems a bit off, yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
So you're from the States, huh?
The United States of America.
Where from exactly?
Woodinville, Washington.
Never heard of it. Any bigger cities nearby that I might know?
Seattle, the rainy jewel of the Northwest. Heard of it?
Oh, yes. I know the place. I was passing through some time ago.
You've been to the States?
Yes, once. That was a few years back, though. Actually, I had come to New York to attend a conference. But then I got acquainted with some folks there and stayed a while longer.
A while longer? In New York City?
Not the whole time, no. Took a little road trip. First off to the New England states, Boston, Waterville, all the way up to Moosehead Lake, Mount Catherine, and so on. Then, Canada and the Midwest. Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago. On and on. Then Washington State. Sort of got stuck there. Oregon, down to San Francisco. Ah, those were the days.
Wow. You must have passed through Seattle on the way then.
Yes, maybe. And that's where you study?
No, I studied on the East Coast. The Cornell, Ithaca, under Dr. Schrodinger. Have you heard of him?
Ah, of course. Now I understand why you're on exchange in Germany.
Exchange? No, it's more of a coincidence. I won the trip.
You won?
Don't ask me. I've never taken part in any lottery.
Interesting. Uh-huh. So.
It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving affection towards all sorts of cables. The present case suggests a rather impressive specimen, judging by the thickness of the cable. Last resort, self-termination.
Are you okay? Do you have brain damage?
Sure. Cannot be used. And it cannot be used.
Locked. Time waits for no man, not even in Truberbrook. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line. No, Hans, that would be a really bad idea. That's not how it works. It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
I have to insert a coin first. I met a woman named Gretchen in Truberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied anthropology in Vienna.
Could you please focus on the task at hand?
Still haven't found what I'm looking for.
This table, it has a wobble. Everything's going down the drain around here. You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
Be careful. The table is wobbling terribly.
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff? Looks like it was struck by lightning the other night. Still looks in good condition, though.
Wait. Oh, it automatic focuses on this. There's nothing up there. So you can get up. That door is neater. And I can't proceed. Something I don't get.
Locked. There's something funny about that clock.
Anything about it?
I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash.
Oh, towels.
Empty. fresh air is still the preferable way to dry your laundry.
Hey, mister! Hey, mister! Hey, mister! Hey, mister! Hey, mister! Hey, mister! Hey, mister!
Nothing to do anything about that.
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Nothing else is working. Don't say much.
Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric. I don't want to cover up these people's works of art.
What do you want?
I would probably hurt myself.
I don't get it. Can't do anything with the clock.
Hey, mister!
Excuse me. Didn't mean to. I'd rather not disturb the little one. Locked.
Phil.
Oh, thanks. For me?
I found it under the bed.
And now you want to, let's say, pawn this device in exchange for a fishing rod?
Yes, that sounds like a good deal.
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Have you talked to the police yet?
I gave the officer an outline of the crime. It's only going to be a matter of hours before someone will attend to the issue.
What do you mean, a matter of hours?
The police station is right next town, but as you know, that's quite the distance. We have to be patient. As soon as the inspector has solved his current case, he will start working on yours straight away.
Keep me up to date.
I will let you know if there are any new developments.
This establishment you call your own has quite the charm.
A family business for more than 75 years. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
Your daughter really likes watching TV, huh?
You see, the kid is always in front of the box. She's got her mind set on extraterrestrials and alien worlds. Nonsense, don't you think?
Being the only guest, I was wondering, well, how's the season going so far?
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
So what happened to your brother?
The only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing took a half too much of his Bolzenschuss and just made off.
That door over there hasn't been opened in a while, has it?
That's the door to the cellar, where my brother built his little lair. No one has taken any interest in that door since he left. He just took the key with him. Anything else I can do for you?
Truda, would you pour me one of your Pilsner beers, please?
Just a second, Professor. Here, a coaster. There you go. Cheers.
Red and blue. Mean anything? No.
What's this? The table stopped wobbling? Oh, thank you so very much. I was hardly able to focus on anything else but this cursed wobblery.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Could you tell me something about the cable car in this town?
Don't bring up the old cable car. I don't even want to think about it.
So what's with the cable car?
I used to own the cable car. In fact, the whole mine. Everything was taken away from me. Those maniacs destroyed everything. The cable car, the mine, the whole village.
Who are these maniacs you're referring to?
The Millennium Cooperative, a multinational conglomerate of enterprises. Ruthless and unscrupulous. They leave us little family businesses with next to nothing.
You ran a mining business?
Well, but yes, I am the Baron von Sulz, entrepreneur and mining engineer in the 3rd generation, district mayor of Truberbrook Sulz and Truberbrook Düssel, assistant secretary to the municipal council, patron of Truberbrook and the arts, well known beyond the borders of this country.
What do you mean they destroyed everything?
First, they stripped me of the mine. Then, more and more dubious eggheads and foreign workers started pouring into town, driving visitors away with the gigantic machines.
Please, go on.
More and more outsiders came to town. What they were actually up to in the mine, no one knows for certain. But after a few years of quick profits, they shut down the place and closed the cable car all together in one go. Just think of it. This was my life's work. They closed down the mines, drove away the people, and turned a once flourishing community into a ghost town.
These must have been difficult times for you.
I appreciate your concern.
Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
The cable car, the cable car! What do you want with it? There's nothing worthwhile up there. Don't bother me with your mumbo-jumbo, will ya? My faithful cat Claus has abandoned me. That's all I can think of right now.
Are you feeling any better, now that the table isn't wobbling anymore?
Thank you for asking. But joy? What does it even mean? My life lost most of its joy since Claus disappeared.
Who is Claus?
Claus is my tomcat, an angel of an animal. He was the only one to always remain by my side. But now, he's vanished, without a trace. Everything in this world is going down the drain. Mark my words.
Was Claus abducted?
I don't know. Claus was always faithful and stood by my side. Then he just disappeared without a trace. You can't rely on anything in this world anymore. Let me tell you. It's just awful.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
The name is Baron Otto Titan von Truberbrook Sulz.
Tannhauser, pleased to meet you.
Please, come over. Don't waste the opportunity to put up with the company of a lonely, broken old man.
I've heard enough. Thank you. Please excuse me. We know well enough that cats like to climb. Unfortunately, their bodies seem to be designed for climbing upwards only. Anyway, Beverly, I've spotted a gigantic red tabby in a tree, which, on closer inspection, could in fact also be more like a fox. Assistance may be required. I'll just try luring the cat down with a mating call. Meow. Meow. No reaction. A beautiful, healthy tree. Platanus, the sycamore maple. Good idea. Now I only need something to sedate the little fella. Well then, good catch. What the? Can opener? It won't be this easy getting close to it. Subject: species reintroduction. Although I can't return the tuna to the wild as long as it's in the can.
Obviously.
Subject: species reintroduction. Although I can't return the tuna to the wild as long as it's in the can.
I've got no inventory to use. So not one part doesn't work. Weird. Weird.
Subject: species reintroduction. Although I can't return the tuna to the wild as long as it's in the can.
Now I can't use fishing rod anymore. Weird.
Soft as a feather. I put a nice, fluffy blanket over the top of that rowboat.
Might not be this. What is it?
Good idea. Now I only need something to sedate the little fella.
I really don't know how to continue. Can opener on a harness? Oh.
Now it's a case for the metal restorer. Voila. There's a current again.
Oh. Nifty.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Any news about Claus?
Nothing.
Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
The cable car, the cable car. What do you want with it? There's nothing worthwhile up there. Don't bother me with your mumbo-jumbo, will ya? My faithful cat Claus has abandoned me. That's all I can think of right now.
Any news about Claus?
Nothing.
Please excuse me.
Nothing new on that front.
A beautiful, healthy tree. Archosoidum platanus, the sycamore maple. It won't be this easy getting close to it. Good idea. Now I only need something to sedate the little fella.
Picking the whole tree when the supposedly loose branch.
There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlachte Platte, Paterke, Tote Oma. Hi.
Hey,
I wonder what interest the burglar has in my paper.
presumably not the brightest candle on the cake. Who else would steal a paper on quantum physics?
I just wanted to say hi.
All right. Don't forget we need to get the cable car working.
It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Here we have a puzzle.
It's the window to my room. There's a clothesline up there, right under my window.
Oh, that isn't indoor. Can't do anything with it. Oh,
I've already made an entry on this.
Yeah.
Beverly, I discovered the local movie theater, Mobius Palace. The favorite genres around here appear to be Western and noir.
Wait. Hey.
Small ads, postings, announcements. They're holding a town fair tonight with a band and a raffle. Exciting. This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons. Truberbrook, County of Broken Landa, 1 kilometer, or 0.621371 miles. It won't be this easy getting close to it.
Why can't I use the tuna? The canned tuna with that one. Would be so obvious to try to lure it. Always something missing.
Actually, it's quite a nice table. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Is there not a single policeman in this godforsaken hole?
God-forsaken? Be careful what you say. The inspector is in charge of the whole county. And it has been 15 years since something happened in Truberbrook. A dog had run off, if I remember correctly. Would you like to hear the story?
Not really. Just keep me informed, please.
Of course, Mr. Tenhauser.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Nothing to do about the clock.
Locked.
No hot boxes, right?
No. Maybe somebody hid their money in there. Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected.
Done all this.
No.
Can't do anything with the inventory by itself. Sorry, but I give up. Yeah.